5 would have been a brilliant start. Turns out it's a rotten start. You know when I said well done? I was lying. Sue, you know what you've got to do in the next round.
Yeah.
Valerie and Graham, 6. Wonderful. Charlotte and Diane, 8. Wonderful low score. Ben and Ross.
I'm going to be buying Orbital's records now, I think.
Maybe pass yourself off at Orbital. Think how many festivals you can get into free. OK, we're going to come back down the line. Can the second players please take their places at the podium? OK, we're going to put another 7 answers on the board. We are looking for family bands, and here is your next list. Journey South, the Nolans, Sister Sledge, the Bee Gees, the Thompson Twins, the Jacksons, the Righteous Brothers. Let me read those one more time. Journey South, the Nolans, Sister Sledge, the Bee Gees, the Thompson Twins, the Jacksons, the Righteous Brothers. And again, I can tell you that at least one of those answers is pointless, and at least one of those answers is incorrect. So please try and avoid those incorrect ones. Right, now, Ross, how well did Ben do there?
He did very well.
He did amazingly well. There's only one fitting response to that from you, and that is to do equally well.
No pressure, then. I can
None
do that.
whatsoever. You are on 0. You have to score 24 or less with this answer. 24 or less, and you are absolutely, definitely through to the next round.
I'm going with the X Factor's Journey South.
The X Factor's Journey South. He's revealed something there.
Who would have thought that a Eurovision fan would also be a fan of X Factor?
OK, there's your red line. If Journey South gets you below that red line, you are definitely in the next round. Let's see if it's right, and if it is, let's see how many people said it. Journey South. It's right. Could go all the way down this, I think. Yes, you're through to the next round, and it's pointless. That adds another £250 to today's jackpot, taking the total up to, frankly, obscene £11,250. It scores you nothing, brings your total, or rather leaves your total, at nothing.
Yeah, very well played. What a start. The perfect start. Andy and Carl Pemberton were Journey South. They came 3rd behind Shane Ward and Andy Abraham.
Right, now, Diane. Diane, you are on 8, thanks to Charlotte's brilliant answer of Jedward.
No pressure.
None whatsoever. If you can score 16 or less with this answer, it's a very low-scoring round, this. If you can score 16 or less, you're through to the next round for sure. How's that board looking?
Some of them I'm sure of and some of them I'm not, and I've taken a risk last time, didn't work for me. So I'm just going to stick with what I thought and go Nolans.
The Nolans. There they are, second band down, the Nolans. There's your red line. Get below that red line with the Nolans. You are through to the next round for sure. Let's see if that's correct, and if it is, let's see how many people said the Nolans. It's right. $32. That scored you. It takes your total up to 40. Richard.
Yeah, as you say, better safe than sorry. You took lots of risks last time. The Nolans, they're back together again. Spent the last sort of 20 years being on Loose Women, marrying Shane Ritchie, that sort of thing.
OK, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Graham, Valerie's excellent answer of the Beverley Sisters scored you only 6. If you can score 33 or less with this answer, you are through to the next round.
Yes. The only ones I'm absolutely sure are genuine are almost certainly quite popular. But I think, on balance, I'm going to have to go for one of them. I know you prefer people to take a risk, but I'm going to say the Bee Gees.
The Bee Gees. There they are, middle of the board, the Bee Gees. There's your red line. If the Bee Gees get below that red line, you are through to the next round. Let's see how many people said the Bee Gees. Wow. Wow. Bee Gees score you 16, taking your total up to 22. Richard, Bee Gees, only 16.
Yeah, very low score. I wonder if because the family name is not in the name of the group that people forget their brothers. I don't know, but it's a very low score. So Barry, Morris and Robin Gibb, of course.
OK, now, Sue, you are on 25. You have to score 14 or less to get through to the next round. So remember, we are looking for family bands.
OK. I think there are 2 wrong answers up there.
Do you now?
And one massively popular answer. which only leaves me, as long as I'm right about the 2 wrong answers, I can really only go for Sister Sledge.
You're going to go for
With
Sister
their song,
Sledge.
We Are Family.
Oh, there's a clue.
I've got all my sisters with me.
Oh, there's another
Could
one.
they make it up? I don't think they could.
I think they probably did. That's how composition works.
No.
OK, there's the red line. Below that red line, you are through to the next round. Sister Sledge, let's see how many people said it and if it's a correct answer. It's right. Oh, wow! That scores you only 4. Congratulations. It keeps you in the show because it takes your total up to 29. Richard?
Yeah, Kim, Debbie, Joni and Kathy Sledge. They had a huge hit with We Are Family. The career went downhill after that. we should stop. This is the top of a very slippery slope. Let's take a look at the rest of the board, shall we? Obviously, the Jacksons were a family band, but would have scored you a fairly hefty 57. And as I think Phil and Sue suspected, those other 2 are both incorrect answers. The Thompson twins, of course, there were 3 of them, and none of them were related. And the Righteous brothers was incorrect, given away by the fact that Righteous isn't really a surname.
OK, thanks very much, Richard. So at the end of round 1, the losing pair with the highest score, I'm so sorry to say, is Charlotte and Diane. Bad luck once again.
Thank you.
Who's going to be watching?
Probably everyone.
And where do you apportion the blame, obviously, apart from here? My fault last time.
I don't... No one, really. It was
There
just...
again, here again, there you go. You can take the blame again if you want.
I'll take the blame. I'm sorry. It was a tough category, but you did incredibly well. Thanks very, very much for playing. You've been fantastic contestants. Sorry to say goodbye to you so soon. Thank you. But for the remaining 3 pairs, it's now time for round 2. OK, well, it's now time to find out which 2 teams will be going through to the head-to-head for the chance to reach the pointless final and play for that massive jackpot. OK, the category for round 2 is Sporting Stars. Sporting Stars. Sue is delighted with that. Can you all decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. And the question for round 2 concerns sports personalities and their nicknames. In this round, we're about to show you the nicknames and sports of some famous sports personalities. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to tell us who the nicknames belong to. Richard?
Yeah, we're going to show you 6 nicknames in each pass. The more obscure ones will score you the fewer points, but if you give us an incorrect answer, you'll score 100 points. And see if you can get all 6 of them at home.
OK, your first 6 are Beefy Cricket, Stone Cold Wrestling, The Rocket Snooker, Gaza Football, The Juice American Football, The Cat Cricket. Let me do it one more time. Beefy Cricket, Stone Cold Wrestling, The Rocket Snooker, Gaza Football, The Juice American Football, The Cat Cricket. Now then, Sue, we are looking for the sportsmen these nicknames are used for.
This so isn't my subject. Oh, I'm going to say Beefy is Ian Botham.
Ian Botham, you're going to say. Let's see if that's correct. And if it is, let's see how many people knew that Ian Botham was indeed beefy. That's right. 53. That scores you 53. Well, you've taken one of the big names off the board, though. So it may well work in your favour. Richard?
Yeah, beefy Botham, and it's better than getting 100 points, certainly. Probably England cricket's greatest ever all-rounder, I would say.
Splendid. Good. Graham?
Yes, definitely not one of my strongest subjects. So I am going to go for snooker and Ronnie the Rocket O'Sullivan.
Ronnie the Rocket O'Sullivan. Let's see if that's a correct answer. And if it is, let's see how many people knew that answer. That's right. 33. 20 whole points lower than Sue. Ronnie the Rocket, Richard.
Yeah, Ronnie O'Sullivan, of course, multiple world champion.